Hey guys, so wait, I'm just going to adjust this a little bit because is that better? I don't know if that's better, but anyway, the monthly video with something, the monthly movie TV show recap monthly thing is back. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, the last time I made this kind of video was way back last year. So I'm not sure, but maybe starting today I'll start doing this monthly now. I'll try my best. So yeah, without further ado, here are everything that I've watched during the month of April 2021. Let's go. It's about this 5-year-old boy named, I forgot his name, but yeah, a 5-year-old boy who lives by the ocean side with his mother Lisa, who met a goldfish and named it Ponyo. It kind of reminds me of Little Mermaid. I don't know if you can hear the noise outside. I'm sorry about that if you can hear that, but just ignore it please and focus on me. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of Little Mermaid because Ponyo is a goldfish who wants to be a human being. So yeah, she is very strong-willed, like she knows what she wants, and I love that for her. And she's so independent, and she's not whiny, she's brave, and she's tough, and I love that. Ariel, I don't know her. Ponyo, we stand her. Honestly, Ponyo is super cute as a human being. As a child, she's so adorable, like I just want to squeeze her. But as a fish, sorry, I don't really find her that cute. I was like, girl, ew, what kind of fish is that? It's kind of, I don't know, I find it disturbing. But you know, if you've seen Studio Ghibli films, you know how their movies are, how wholesome and nostalgic they feel. I like Studio Ghibli films, they're so nice, super cute, super wholesome. Yeah, it is starred by two lesbian icons, Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart. Charot. But yeah, it's about a mother and a daughter who recently moved in their new home. Then a home invasion happened, which led them to be trapped inside their panic room. It's really intense, really thrilling, super exciting to watch. It's well acted and well casted. Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart as mother and daughter is just super. This is where Gwen Stacy died, so rest in peace, Gwen Stacy. I hope you're alright there in heaven. Here, Peter Parker fights a new villain named Electro. Electro feels like he's always being overlooked and unappreciated. So one day, when he discovered his powers, he became an attention seeker. Basta, yeah, something like that. And then Peter Parker also discovered things about his past, about his parents, stuff like that. And yeah, this is a story of Odie and his best friend Irene from Red Velvet, who shares the same interest in music, bands, ganun, mga stuff like that. So because of their love for music, they decided to form a band. So yeah, this movie showed the journey of them becoming a musician, and it showed the early Philippine underground music scene. So yung mga ganon. Honestly, I don't know much about that because I didn't really grow up like watching and listening to, you know, Philippine underground music, but it still felt nostalgic for me while watching it. Ayun. And it's also like very entertaining, and it's funny. It kind of reminds me of Scott Pilgrim sometimes, kasi yung Scott Pilgrim, it's also about bands and music, and then may halong love story. Although sa Scott Pilgrim, mas main plot dun yung love story kesa sa music part. But you know what I mean? Scott Pilgrim is also funny and stuff like that. So, yeah. Nomadland is a story about a woman in her 60s who embarks in a journey and is living as a modern day nomad. So, ayun, it's super visually stunning. Like, every shots, every frame is screenshot worthy and like desktop wallpaper material. That's how aesthetic everything is, and kind of pissed na hindi siya yung nanalo for best cinematography, but whatever. The whole experience, like watching this, felt humbling. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, it's a story about kindness and the simple things in life, stuff like that. So yeah. This won best adapted screenplay and I don't know what else. Ano pa ba napanalo nila? Best adapted screenplay at saka best actor for Anthony Hopkins. So honestly, I don't know how to tell the story. So babasahin ko na lang from Letterboxd. A man refuses all assistance from his daughter as he ages. As he tries to make sense of his changing circumstances, he begins to doubt his loved ones, his own mind, and even the fabric of his reality. So yeah, I don't know. It was very interesting, kind of confusing, and it's also a bit heartbreaking. I was really impressed with the script, the editing, and the production design. Girl, for me, Anthony Hopkins deserved the best actor. So yeah, protect him at all costs, please. So nagulat ako na this is the most nominated film sa Oscars. I'm like, okay. And it also won 2 awards sa Oscars, Best Cinematography and Best Production Design. Okay, it's about Hollywood during the 1930s, Skinner, and then the screenwriter Herman J. McKenna waits as he tries to finish writing the movie Citizen Kane, which I haven't watched yet, to be honest. Well, honestly, my attention span was not built for this. I was like on my phone the whole time and I felt a bit sleepy while watching. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure it was nice naman kahit papano. I'm not sure. The only time na I gave my full attention to the film was whenever Amanda Seyfried was on screen. So it's about revolution. The story of Fred Hampton, deputy chairman of the National Black Panther Party, who was assassinated in 1969 by a Cook County Tactical Unit of the Orders of the FBI and Chicago Police Department. It's very inspiring, it's very beautiful, and sabi nga sa film, you can kill a revolutionary, but you can kill the revolution. Out of all the Oscar-nominated films that I've seen for Best Picture, this is probably my favorite. I don't know, may mga films kasi na they aren't perfect, but you still enjoy them simply because you enjoy them. That's it, period, nothing else. And maybe also, it could be also because you felt something while watching it. So yeah, do I think na mananalo to sa Oscars? No. And yeah, hindi nga siya nanalo sa Oscars for Best Picture. Do I think na deserve na manalo sa sound design? Yes, absolutely. And dapat lang na manalo siya sa sound design. And you know what? It did. Nanalo siya sa sound design. So yon deserve. So ayun naman. Anyway, the story is about a drummer who suddenly loses his hearing. So from being exposed to music most of his life, and then nung nawala yung hearing niya, he was forced to face this whole new world of silence. I really love the contrast between the opening scene and then the last scene, kasi the opening scene was like really loud. Riz Ahmed was playing drums, he was playing heavy metal music with his girlfriend, and it was just really loud and intense. Tapos sa ending scene, he was sitting alone in a park bench in complete total silence. So I don't know, I really love it when stories go full circle moment, yung mga ganon. I really love that. This is the prequel to the iconic Four Sisters and a Wedding. So I had to see this one. So although hindi pa dito ikakasal si CJ, tungkol pa rin siya sa wedding because the Salazar siblings are trying to fix their parents' relationship before the 20th wedding anniversary. So it was fun naman, and syempre it was nice seeing their parang younger days, you know, their teen lives, their college lives, ganon. Saka it was fun seeing the characters again kasi may cameo dun from the original siblings, original cast. So ayun, and then ang fun din kasi nung mga every time they make a reference from the sequel film. So yeah, it's really nice. The title pretty much says it all. It's about love and monsters. So it's very fun naman, but kadiri din minsan. Like, girl, they're fighting a bunch of giant bugs and insects. Like, ew, the fuck. Yeah, but it was still fun and, you know, enjoyable. And so anyway, the next 3 films pala na I'll be sharing with y'all, mga short films to ni Direct JP Habak, because the other day I attended a workshop, a partnership between my film org and the TBA studios. So I got into the directing workshop and it was with Direct JP Habak. So before the workshop started, he suggested na we should watch like 3 of his short films kasi madi-discuss yun sa workshop namin. So I did. So yeah, I'm gonna share it with y'all. The first one was Octopus. It's about life and death and the views of a child, tapos views of the old people. So yeah, you can find it on YouTube. It's on Direct JP Habak's channel. It's there. It's a social commentary about the overpopulation and the lack of family planning and sex education here in the country. So yeah, that's also really nice. It's also available in Direct JP Habak's YouTube channel, and it's about loneliness and unhappiness in relationship and life, especially now during a quarantine and all that. Ayun, ginawa rin siya during the quarantine, so parang, you know, parang about being lonely and like so edi tungkol siya kay Shazam. If you don't know Shazam, it's basically about this boy who was given the ability to become an adult superhero. So it's super enjoyable, it's super funny and silly. I love it, and it's really refreshing coming from a DC movie. So yeah. So yeah, homework to from Sir Ricky Lee. Yes, the Sir Ricky Lee, because I was fortunate enough to attend his masterclass yesterday, last night actually. So yun, last night lang yun nangyari. So pinanood ko to yesterday. And yeah, we discussed it a little bit. And honestly, nung una when I was watching it, I don't know what's going on. I was a bit confused. Like, I was so lost. Like, what's going on? Like, hindi ko masundan yung film. But then, through the class with Sir Ricky Lee, he explained it so well, and I can really tell that he really liked the movie. And so yeah, it's about the spy who is ordered to follow and record the life of this artist couple, but as he plunges deeper into their lives, he became really invested, and he ended up helping them instead of working against them. Those are all for movies. Now let's move on naman sa mga TV series. It's about this guy who retired from being a Yakuza leader to become a house husband. Honestly, the animation looked like a PowerPoint presentation, and I know I'm not the only one, ang dami rin nagsabi na ganon. But I don't know about you guys, but for me, the PowerPoint presentation effect that y'all are talking about, it actually made it funnier. Like, I think it's all funnier because of that. It's very wholesome. It's super duper funny. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know, sometimes kapag meron kayong napanood or nabasa na nakakatawa, you laugh like this, like you laugh through your nose, like it's literally just air coming out of your nose, but sa totoo lang, like this made me laugh, like literal na ha 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 coming out from my mouth, because it was just so funny. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's the type of humor that I'm into. But yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed it, and I heard na in the works na daw yung season 2, so I'm gonna look out for that. So this is set 6 months after the Endgame. So here Sam and Bucky team up as they try to stop a cute gay activist, and then a new Captain America wannabe showed up. So yeah, I really loved it. Narrative wise, it's great. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry for the spoiler, but in here, Sam Wilson finally accepted his role as the newest Captain America, and we love it. We're all here for it. We're all rooting for you, Sam. Love it. Yung costume reveal, that was super iconic. That was so nice. And then dito rin, as for Bucky naman, here he was finally free from being the Winter Soldier. So Bucky, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. And I love the relationship between Sam and Bucky. Like, no matter how much they denied it, I'm sure as hell that they love each other so much. It's so cute kaya, like from being enemies to acquaintances to lovers, charot. From being enemies to besties. That's so nice. It's so nice to see them like be close and work together, especially now that Steve is old and expired or whatever. So after 10 billion years, finally natapos na rin yung RuPaul's Drag Race. So I love all the cast, I love all the queens, and I'm so proud of them for doing Drag Race in the middle of a global parallelogram. Hashtag Denali for All Stars, please. I want to see more of Denali because I think she left the competition way too soon. Like, I know it's not just me, but the whole world wants to see more of her. So please cast her as All Stars, please. And as per Simone, I'm so happy for her. Like, honestly, I myself is Team Simone. I've been rooting for Simone for the longest time. So I'm so happy when she won the competition. started doing Better Call Saul right after watching Breaking Bad and El Camino because I just have to, okay? It's the prequel for Breaking Bad. This is a story of Jimmy McGill's transformation to becoming Saul Goodman. So from being an ex-con artist to a small-time attorney to being a criminal lawyer. So this is so well made, so well acted, and I love all the characters. I love Jimmy, even though kind of annoying sometimes, but I love him. Mike Ehrmantraut, you didn't deserve to get killed. I love it so much. And Kimberly Wexler, you're an idol bitch, keep doing you. Nachos, I love you too. And Gustavo Fring, I love you too. So yeah, anyway, that pretty much wraps up everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you on my next video.